Hello, everybody.
Hello.
This is our Friday Bible study, and this year what we're going to do, we're going to speak a new message from God to the people, which is called a prophecy. And the text that we're going to be using is found in 1 Corinthians, the 13th chapter. Amen.
Amen.
And the second verse, which tells us, this is out of, let me see, if this is out of the New King James or the Amplified here. This is actually out of the New King James.
Yeah, that's it.
It says, and though I have the gift of prophecy, and understand all mysteries and all knowledge, and though I have all faith, so that I could remove mountains, but have not love, I am nothing.
That's right.
And this is going to be based on the series that we started on Wednesday. This is our theme for this year. It's going to be all about the modern black church is fraudulent. It's fake. And we're going to be talking about that. And this fits right into what we were talking about on Wednesday because of love is what we have to have in the young black church.
Amen.
The young modern black church. They had this in the church at the beginning, right?
Yes, they did.
They had a lot of love. Now, out of Amplified it says, and if I have the gift of prophecy and speak a new message from God to the people and understand all mysteries and possess all knowledge, and if I have all sufficient faith so that I can remove mountains, but do not have love reaching out to others, I am nothing.
That's right.
So it's about, we got to start reaching out to others.
Not being selfish.
Now, our main focus over here is the modern black church. That's all we're going to focus on this year is the modern black church. And we're going to be bringing up some things going on in the modern black church that shouldn't be going on. But over, I could say, the last 50 years, that all this has creeped into the modern black church. I can actually remember in the 70s when things started changing. So we're going to be looking at this. So he said, if I have the gift of prophecy, right?
That's right.
When you look at Matthew, the 7th chapter, let's go there. Break it down, get you started here, because a lot of people say, well, I have faith, right?
Yes, they say that.
And I have a gift of prophecy, right?
Amen.
And I understand all the mysteries and knowledge.
There's no everything.
You know, you can't tell them nothing, right?
That's right.
And you find this out in the modern black church that you can't tell them nothing, right?
That's right.
But by me being in our church denomination, we can tell what's going on in the modern black church.
Amen.
One thing, attendance is down, right?
Amen.
And another thing, why attendance is down, I believe greatly because of lack of black men in the modern black church. So we're going to be looking at this, you know, because over here in the 7th chapter of Matthew, let's just look at that 21st verse. He says, not everyone who says to me, Lord, Lord, should enter the kingdom of heaven, but he who does the will of my Father in heaven. So if you say you have all knowledge and all understanding, you should know what the will of God is in heaven, right?
That's right.
Right? You should know about faith, right?
Right.
You should know about these
That's,
things.
it says if you're doing his
But
will.
I see there is little faith and little understanding and knowledge in the young black church about who God really is.
Yes.
And a lot of people think God is some kind of cosmic Santa Claus, that he'll manifest things for you and he'll make you prosperous. That's where prosperity preaching came into the modern black church. Go ahead, sister.